Morning, Joe.
Morning, Sherman. Good to see you. How are you?
Great. Good to see you. As you know, I'm with Joe Habert, he's the Chief Executive Officer of Outcrop Silver and Gold. Both Joe and I are in Toronto in sort of different locations at PDAC, so it might be a little bit noisier than normal in the background, but wanted to take just a few minutes of Joe's time this morning to talk about the great results that just came out pre-market this morning. Incredible results, Joe. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's always fun. Those are the kind of assays you put on the floor and roll in them.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, great timing with PDAC. I mean, there's going to be, it's one of the world's largest resource shows here in Toronto. We're also opening up today with some interesting markets. We're seeing all kinds of volatility in prices. Really what's happening is for investors is we've got inflation and recession, kind of a double whammy for investors, where inflation is really pushing the 10% mark and a 40-year high. And the market is has a lot of concerns and uncertainty going forward. But independent of that, I mean, I think it's a time when silver and gold stocks should do very well. And so with that as a backdrop, maybe just talk a little bit about the results this morning and what it means for Outcrop, Joe.
Yeah, well, I mean, grade is always nice. It's a truism that grade is king. It's interesting that these we had I think a 1.85 meters of 7,600 grams silver equivalent, and a same series hole of 4.69 at almost a kilogram. And then also just the other week, we in this roughly the same area or the same target, we drilled another 3 meters. So it looks like that we might be starting to develop a situation where we think we have a little bit or some higher width of grade of mineral of vein, and that also related to higher grade mineralization. There's a geologic reason that I won't go into in a lot of detail, but basically there's an inflection of the vein system as you go south, and wherever you change direction on a fault, you usually have openings, and those openings let fluids rush in and participate in metals. So just to the south of Maris, which obviously is a very important target, we have Aguilar, and Aguilar that averages a 3.5 meter width with up to 2 kilograms in trench samples, and that's another exciting target we'll be moving towards just immediately to the south of Maris.
Well, I mean, these intercepts, well, clearly, I mean, we talked about this at dinner last night, are the best intercepts that we've seen to date at Outcrop. And I think, as you mentioned to me last night as well, you've got 3 drill rigs running. Is that correct, Joe?
Yep, we got one out doing the Maris Aguilar greenfields type drilling, both north and south of the main Spanish colonial mining era. And then we got one drill rig dedicated to inferred to indicated category spacing of the drill rigs.
That's great. So I'm here with Joe Habert, who's the CEO of Outcrop Gold and Silver. I encourage everybody that's listening this morning to take a look at the results. They're on the wire as of 6:30 a.m. this morning in BC time, 9:30 of course, and here we are in Toronto. I'll see you over the next couple of days, Joe, and thanks for taking this time this morning, and we'll see what the markets bring, but we're highly encouraging investors to not only take a look at Outcrop, but really look at quality stories where you've got great people behind it. You've got great projects like you've got in Colombia, and then these a lot of these stocks, especially high grade silver stories that are available at really good prices. And I think it's a wonderful time for investors to look through all the noise of the inflation and the recession and all these other kind of concerns and pick up good stories.
Yep, agree. It's it's an opportunity to buy, I think.
Right on, Joe. Well, we'll talk to you over the next couple of days at the show, and thanks for taking the time.
Perfect, Sherman. And I think we'll have some, we'll continue to have some good news coming out of this program. So
Yeah,
look
we're
forward to sharing it.
We'll
Look
be in
forward to
there.
sharing it with you.
Yeah, thanks. We'll be in there buying. Thanks, Joe.
Okay. All right.
See you later.
Bye-bye.